rotate that and say hello guys, my name is Desmond and I welcome you to my lesson for today, where we will be looking at your mathematics. So ladies and gentlemen, as always, please do allow me to say it is very much important that I say it is very much important because honorable members, what I'm about to say is massively, 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 hey, massively important, ladies and gentlemen, that I say a day without learning something new, it's a day wasted. By so saying, honorable members, please, 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 ladies and gentlemen, please do make sure that by the end of each and every lesson that I conduct, you learn something new. Very much important, honorable members, on that one. So guys, mathematics, as you can see over there, it's exactly what we're going to be looking at in today's lesson. So I think, honorable members, I think, let me just say whatever that comes out of my mind. Let us not consider this as a formal lesson, but just as a rough sketch. Reason to that, it's partly because I've got my iPad on a low percentage, so the battery is very low, and it is for that reason where I will not be referring to that, but I'll just speak what comes out of my mind. Trigonometry, we'll just discuss the basics of that, honorable members or members who are honorable. So the reason why I'm saying let's not consider this a formal lesson, it is because we are still going to look at this on our Zoom lessons. But for today, let's just discuss the basics. Just so that in case someone says, I'm completely clueless, at least there's this lesson which gives you a guide in terms of what this topic is all about. Trigonometry, honorable triangle measure. We are simply measuring a triangle, honorable members. We are simply measuring a triangle. What we already know by now is that a triangle has got three things that we can talk about. Two of three things that we can talk about. Number one, we talk about the sides. Number two, we talk about the angles. Guess what? It is three sides, it is three angles. That's what you need to know. To make it easier, we can say we've got that point being A, that one being B, that one being C. So in terms of the sides, we can say we've got side AB, we can say we've got the side, let's say AC, and again we can say we've got the sides BC. Notice how I'm representing these sides, honorable members, alphabetically. I'm not sure if you appreciate it when I say alphabetically or if I say alphabetically. But whichever one that you appreciate, honorable members, what you to be aware of is that A comes first and then B after. A first, C, and then B, C. So that's how you formally represent 2 points in mathematics. So in terms of the angles, honorable members, we can say we have got angle A in that triangle of BAC. So that means the letter for the angle, you write it in the middle, such that when it comes to B, you'll say angle B in that triangle of ABC. And again, we say angle C in that triangle of ACB. So in this case, honorable members, hmm, the angle, it is that one in the middle, ABC, yes. So that means there we've got angle A, there we've got angle B, there we've got angle C. So that means the side opposite to that angle will be that side of AB, which we will refer to that as small letter A. Why small letter A? Because it is opposite angle A. And then now that means this is the side opposite to that angle B, then we refer to that as small letter B. This is the side opposite to that angle C, then we refer to that as small letter C. But be careful of something, honorable members. When it comes to trigonometry, it is not just any triangle that we are looking at, but specifically, I'm not sure again, honorable members, if you appreciate when I say specifically or specifically, we are looking at what we call a right angled triangle. Triangle. So it is a triangle which is right angled, meaning it has a 90-degree as one of its interior angles. So that means a triangle similar to that. It is a right angled triangle because it has a 90-degree. And again, we can also have something similar to that. Because of that, it makes it a right angled triangle. Again, something similar to that. It's a right angled triangle. So that means it's two ways in which you can know if you are dealing with a right angled triangle. Number one, you will see that. Number two, they can do that and say in triangle ABC, angle AB, it is 90 degrees in a statement, which means you can be told in a statement, or otherwise it can be represented by that 90-degree side. So now let us make a conclusion to say in trigonometry we are focusing on right angled triangle. As I've indicated, honorable members, we are going to spend much of our precious time focusing on this topic because it is continuous, and again, it contains a lot of marks. Please make sure to check the comment section there, honorable members. Deputy Speaker has spoken. Remember, guys, we've got former Deputy Speaker and there's a Deputy Speaker. Okay, now that we have got a right angled triangle, which has how many sides? 3 sides. Which has how many angles? 3 angles. And one of those angles is 90 degrees. Honorable members, for as long as you are dealing with a right angled triangle, all the questions related to that type of a triangle can be solved using what we call trigonometric ratios. The word ratio means something over something. But what type of ratios are we talking about? We are talking about trigonometric ratios. In short, you can just say trig ratios. When it comes to trig ratios, we are simply referring to a side being divided by another side. How many sides do we have? We've got 3 sides, meaning we can form 3 ratios. Maybe let me give an example, honorable members. Let's say that is point A, this is B, and then that is C. By now, you know that this is going to be small letter A, this one is going to be small letter C, that one is going to be small letter B. So what I'm saying, honorable members, is that you can have side A being divided by, let's say we can have side C being divided by, let's say, side A. Or otherwise we can have, side B being divided by side A. Otherwise, it could be side A being divided by side B, or you can still say, let's say side A divided by side C. What else can you say, honorable members? That over that, that over that, okay. That over that, or that over that. What about maybe B over C or C over B? Hey, listen to that. B over C. B over C's. Okay. But wait, honorable members. Do you guys notice that I thought you can only make 3 ratios? But look at how many ratios I was able to come up with. 6 unique ratios. Let's try to be smart and rearrange these ratios accordingly. And the best way to go about that, it is to name these sides. Since we are having 3 sides, let's come up with the names that we will use to name these sides. One can say, maybe let's say hypotenuse. Another one says opposite. Another one said adjacent. There was someone called hypotenuse, another one called opposite, another one called adjacent. These 3 honorable members had to decide which side is which. So now I'm going to remove all of that. And then what we focus on, it is to label the sides of a right-angled triangle. So I'm going to remove all of that. Remember, this is recording, so that means even if you were not able to catch all of that, you will still have an opportunity to catch up. Okay, so now let me draw a right-angled triangle. We can say that is ABC. Doesn't really matter that much. So this is what happens, honorable members. We said we are having for hypotenuse, let's say op. For opposite, let's say for adjacent. Hypotenuse is always easy because it is the side opposite to the 90 degree. So if you are having 90 degree there, the side opposite to that angle, it is our hypotenuse. So that means AC, it becomes our height. Remember guys, I did mention that today we are just focusing on the basics. I'm not referring to my notes, I'm just trying to remember all that I know regarding trigonometry, and I'm just writing things coming out of my head. So when it comes to opposite honorable members, we must have what we call a reference angle. Or maybe let me say what I refer to as a reference angle. I'll give you guys an example just so that you have a better understanding of how important a reference angle is. Maybe let me do this. Which side between AB or BC is, or do you guys think is opposite, and which side is adjacent? In the comment section. Maybe while you guys are still typing, let me quickly grab a glass of cold water. So tell me, which side is AB or BC adjacent or opposite? Which one? Sengibuyile manje. Sengibuyile manje ngifuna ukubona izimpendulo ukuthi what are you guys seeing there? I want to show you something. Okay, so let's see. AB is opposite, BC is adjacent. AB is opposite, AB is opposite, BC is adjacent. BC adjacent, AB is opposite that. No, Larissa. Larissa uyamphoqa manje. Larissa uyamphoqa manje. Larissa uyamphoqa manje. Abanye ngiyabona kodwa Larissa. I think I have to call this number now. I think I have to call this number. The reason why I'm saying Larissa uyang disappoint is because mina naye siphuma kude. Siphuma kude. And uyayazi le nto ngikhuluma ngayo, uyayazi. Uyazi kahle kamhlophe. This one I'm going to remove. I don't know ukuthi not deleted, but I want to remove this honorable member on this channel. Okay. So let's see. Yes, no. I did not waste time, honorable member. I did not waste time, comfort stone. Nah, that one I've removed. Okay, so let's see. This is what happens, honorable members. I see some of you guys, it's actually Asandisa. Asandiswa was able to remember that one. Larissa, yeah, I'm sure you agree when I say I'll need to call that number specially for you. But otherwise, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So you guys will realize that these things is just a matter of you remembering all that we discussed. But let's see. When it comes to opposite and adjacent, you cannot tell until I tell you where the angle is. So that means you can't make a decision to say this is where the angle is, or this is where the angle is. For example, if I say this is where the angle is, that's the only time when you can tell which side is opposite and which side is adjacent. But before that, you cannot tell which side is which. So that means once I've put the angle there, it therefore means the side which is adjacent to that angle and that angle, it's what we refer to that as the adjacent. Or otherwise you can say the side which is opposite to that angle, it is the one which is called opposite. So that means this one is going to be the adjacent side. Otherwise, if I remove that angle from there and then I put it there as alpha, then it changes. So that means this is no longer the opposite. Why? Because it's not opposite that reference angle. But this is the side which is opposite to that reference angle. That is why we refer to that side as opposite. And then this will be the obvious side being the adjacent side. When it comes to hype, it's an easy one to locate. I hope you guys got it, honorable members. But for me to be confident that you did understand, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to ask you some questions. Let us say this is A, that is B. Let's make that one C, and then what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Maybe let me put it there. Yes, let me put it there, honorable members. So here comes a question. Which side is which? So when you answer, you're going to say AB, you tell what that is, if you know, and then AC, you tell what that is, and then let's say BC, you tell what that is. Manje ngizophuza amanzi ami abandayo. Into umele niyenze ukuthi ningitshele lebandla lakaNkulunkulu ukuthi AB ini, AC ini, BC ini. Ngizobe ngilindile. Ngizobe ngilindile mina onjani njani. Ngiyabona ukuthi ama comments are busy alokhu ayangena. The best person to make a comment is the one who comment with everything in one comment, because if you comment with one, others are commenting and then yours are being hidden. So you just say this is that, this is that, this is that, this is that, then just says all of you guys are wrong except only one honorable member. Nonke honorable members, all of you are wrong. Just says this is where you will realize that if you do not have the basics of maths, you won't survive, honorable members. Kodwa ungakhathazeki, uphethe mina. Ungakhathazeki, uphethe mina. Honorable members, you guys are commenting on an assumption that it is 90 degrees. No, it's not 90 degrees. I never said angle A is 90 degrees. Okay, what if it's 89 degrees? Does that mean it's 90 degrees? No, it's not. It's only Muwano who is correct in saying we are not told if we have a 90 degrees. Muwano said something of that nature. I'm going to go back to that comment. Tabiso Kabinde say there is no 90 degrees angle though, so it is still right to answer it. Okay, even though Larissa, I'm going to just accept that because you are the only one who noticed that. So that was the tricky part about this question. I drew 89 degrees there and I knew that all of you guys are going to think that is 90 degrees. It is not. It is not. So that means you can't say this side is hypotenuse. You can't say this side is opposite. You can't say this side is adjacent. You can't. That's why I'm saying all of you guys are wrong. Because this angle, it's not 90 degrees. It could be 89. It could be 89.99999 degrees. One thing for sure, it is not 90 degrees. And for that reason, it means the whole of this, it is not a right-angled triangle. And for that reason, you cannot make use of those three names to name that. So I'm not going to say much. I'm going to remove all of that. Abongiwe Faith is asking how say, these words, opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse, they are only named to a right-angled triangle. So that means what I drew there, this thing, is just like me having done that. Only difference is that the angles are not the same. It's just the same as I did that. So this is a triangle which looks like a right-angled triangle. It's a deceiving triangle. Tabiso Kabinde, yes. Can you see, honorable member? Sometimes, especially when you are moving at a faster pace, you just look at something and you say, hey, this is what I know. Then you quickly do some things there, but you don't pay full attention. That's how examiner catch you. It's not like they're asking difficult questions. They're just trying to check if you pay maximum attention to details. Maybe let me do that. Let's say ABC. And then now tell me which side is which. And then I will just give you the reference angle there and say, tell me which side is which. This will be the last question on labeling the sides, and then we continue. Okay. There's an honorable member there who's concerned about the labeling. Maybe to satisfy that comment, which is a valid comment, let's say ABC, even though now that I confuse those who already made comments, but otherwise it's fine. I will just label it from my side. So the side opposite to the 90-degree, we'll refer to that side as opposite. And then hypotenuse. Yes, yes. Yes, why? Because it is the side opposite to the 90 degree. Okay. And then there's the angle. The side opposite to that angle will refer to that as opposite. And then this side will refer to that as other adjacent. So I'm pretty much sure that all of you guys now have an idea of in which triangles do we make use of those names and how you know which side is which. So now let's continue. Maybe let me mention A there, let's say B there, and then let's say C there, and then say your screen isn't clear, you are lagging. Okay. I am lost. Maybe let's see. Let me try to. Are we clear now? Can you clearly see? Can you clearly hear me? Okay. Let me try to wipe the camera. But I think actually the issue of it's not that, but maybe yeah, it has to be network. It has to be network. Let's see now. So let's see. How about now? Is it still the same? But on my side, it looks like it's not clear, man. It looks like it's not clear. But I'll just wait to hear from you guys. Honorable members, how about now? Still the same, yeah. No, I agree with that one of still not the same. Because even on my side, I can see. Um, okay, I will try something. I will try something. I think maybe it is trying to focus. Um, I think it is trying to focus. It is still not clear. I'm not convinced that the time is. The date is. No, I'm not able to see the time, but I'll say it's half past because we have gone for 30, yeah, 33, something, somewhere there. It is still not clear. It is still not clear. Uh, Still, yes. No, I agree. I agree. So the tricky part with I felt that the tricky part with this is because I can't go out. If I go out, I might completely be out. Okay. It is still not clear, ne? Yeah, no, it's still not clear. Now here I'm just changing the, what we call, is it the theme or what? It's in black and white, yeah. So these are the filters that I was changing just to check if I change it to, let's say, black and white. Yeah, you might find that. Heban. Seems like honorable members are dead there to see that it's in black and white. What's happening, honorable members? Hmm? Hey, they're saying it's worse. Oh, okay. Uh, Hi, man. What's happening? Yes, yes. uh, Muano, this phone now is hot. Hot, 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 hot. Very, very hot. And now I'm worried because if I take it to deep freeze, you guys are going to catch flu. Yeah. You know me, I don't play. If a phone it starts to becoming hot, I just take it to the deep freeze, just so that it can cool down. But the thing is, now if I put it in the freezer, are you guys wearing some jerseys there? And are you wearing warm? Might find that I take it to freezer and yeah. Thing is, and the problemo now, if I go out, okay, maybe here's a fan. Let me see if I can take this fan and then I fan it. No, there's a fan here. Let me fan it and see if it will cool down. But oh yes, says right, Manj. Says right, Manj. Even if I take it to black and white, trust me, you can still see ukuthi kwenzeka ntoni apha. But now with no filters, says right, Manj. Trust me, says right, Manj. Nami ngiyabona ukuthi hayi sesingaqhubeka. Okay. We're okay. This is where I was, honorable members, to say. Now let's talk about trig ratios. So the trig ratios is something over something. So when you say something over something, gives you a ratio that has a name, of which we can have a name being called cos, another name being called sine, another name being called tan. Sometimes to make it easier, they make use of what we call a SOHCAHTOA, just so that it's easier to know which side or which trig ratio represents which ratio. So for example, if we say SOHCAHTOA, this one you obviously know. Say it's bad now, say you are lagging, we are back to square one. We are now back to square one. We are now back to square one. It's on and off. Okay, let me just wait for a moment to see if it's going to be better. So that means I'll just hear from you, honorable members, if you're going to say it's going to be better. So that means in the meantime, I'll just wait to hear from you. Clear now. Comfort Stona says it's clear now. Chosha cow. Okay. So, okay, let's see. So this S, it represents sine, meaning sine opposite over hypotenuse. This C represents cos, which means it is adjacent over hypotenuse. This T represents tan, which means tan. When you take the side which is opposite, you divide it by hypotenuse. That is the trig ratio for sine. If you take adjacent and you divide it by hypotenuse, that is called cos. And then that one will obviously be a tan. Someone says it's blurry. Okay, then we just wait again. So remember, guys, every time there's something you don't understand, there's something which is causing a disturbance or anything of that nature, we wait and we deal with that decisively. So ningasabi, honorable members. Ningasabi, you know, honorable members are the brave members. So ningasabi libandla kaNkulunkulu. We just wait and then we continue once everything is clear. So even if you say clear now and then I start writing, it starts to act up, you let me know immediately, then we wait. You just have info that you need. A very bad network. I feel sorry for today's live. Ya ngathi kusazoba nzima namhlanje. Ingabe yeah, ungathi kusasoshuka. Yo say it keeps going blurry and back to normal, blurry and back to normal. Not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Raun, let's, but Raun 4000, who are you in the Zoom lesson, honorable member? You know, Raun is one of those who don't miss lessons, and I wonder who that is, because others see there is Comfort Stoner, even though I forgot, not that I forgot, but I do not know who that is in Zoom, because I don't see it in Zoom. Yeah, no, it's giving some Saturday vibes. Uh, oh, Shaylam, it's Larissa, waze kanjani? Waze kanjani ukuthi is Shaylam? Shaylam, is it Ali Alvesri? Raun, yeah. I think it's Ali. Teifara. Oh, Teifara. I can see just fine, clear. And trigonometry is giving me problems. We are friends. Okay. Okay. Now you are making sense a lot. Now you are making sense. Bengizibuza ukuthi ungabe who that is. Okay. Depending on the device I join. Okay. It's Teifara. I know Teifara, but I'm just not sure if Shaylam is Ali. There is that one Ali Arveshri. What? Guys, on the other side, I'm waiting for you to let me know if it's clear or if it is still not good. Just so that or if we can continue. It's not. Okay. Then I think, honorable members, Agdank, maybe let's leave it here and then no, it's the same person. You mean Ali Alveshri? Is it the same person? Ano manje wena wazi kanjani? Wena hapo mopitori Anos World mwana wazi kanjani? It's not the same. It's not the same person. Just as honorable members, I think we might need to leave it here because yeah, the network is not favorable, honorable members. On my side, I can thanks for the clarity, honorable member. no say for say your audible will show will make sure that siqeda ekuceleni. Yeah, I think it's ekuceleni. But otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, today my name starts with a letter D, and what I've just did there, it is to write a letter D, and guess what? What comes after that? It is that, where I say I am out. Moano is saying it's lagging, maybe Sundowns and Pirates. But you know, honorable members, this is a good indication that you definitely want to get something with you not watching but attending. Yes, 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 yes. Let's remember to click on that like button, honorable members. Let's remember to just click on that like button, and then that would serve as attendance register. So now I'm about to end the lesson. Dzina langa ndi Muano Ndova Daisy. Bye bye. Bye bye. Raun 4000. Marele 4000 ile rauring Raun. Raun ra bona ke theifora mara 4000 yona ethetha yini. Thabiso ka binde. A very good night, honorable member. Totsians mean here. Does totsians mean bye bye? Okay. Totsians too. I'm not sure if when I want to say you too, I must say ye too. Yeah, I'm just not sure of that one. Good night, say Anesu, a very good night, honorable member. Mavis, bye bye. There's Daisy, Genie, no, and Met Alma, yes, yes. Nzena langan the big smoke. Ndotua va endele zwavhuḓi. Va endele zwavhuḓi. Borendane chidada. Bye. You are clear. Let's continue. Just when we're about to leave, and then now things are becoming clear. And I know he's joking, that one. He wants to go and sleep. Bye, and a very good night. And it is clear. Yes, yo. Len network, a base and team. Busuku Kubenzo. I said that correctly, honorable member. I hope I said that. Lenet Ubene Busuku Elur. Ulale kahle. Yeah, I just know ulale kahle. But Benzolo,